Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. The tank we don't see very often. Can you guess what it is? I know you can look at the lineup, but look at the tank. What is it? It's an IS-3 with a fancy skin? No, it's an IS-3. A? It's a Peregrine Falcon. It's a tank. It's called Peregrine in the lineup. I guess it's a Peregrine Falcon. That's the camo, but it's an IS-3A. Because why not sell another skin? Anyway, we haven't seen the IS. I haven't featured the IS-3As. I can't remember the last time because it's not really played very much. It's the gun handling that gets you. It's the gun handling that trolls you. When it came out, of course, to a great fanfare, was going to break the game, according to a lot of the content providers, because look at the aim time. Yeah, that's going to break the game. The reason was, it's the opposite auto-loading mechanism to the Progetto. The Progetto, I believe, was out already when this came out. And the way the Progetto works is it has the three. It's not an auto loader; it's an auto reloader. And I guess the distinction there is that in the Progetto, when you take one shot, your shell reloads quickly. If you take two shots out of the three, then the first shell reloads takes a little longer. If you take all three shots, then the reload is the longest. So, like if you fire your full clip in a Progetto, if you take all three shots and then you keep firing, it's the longest reload you have, right? The shortest reload you have is when you only fire one shot and you still have two in the magazine. Which makes sense, right? Because if it was the other way around, it would be ridiculous. That means you could fire all three shots and then you'd have your shortest reload. Wouldn't make sense. It would give you a ridiculous advantage, right? Because you could fire all three of your shots and then your drum is empty, but surprise, you get to reload quickly to shoot again. Your highest DPM is after you've fired your three shots. Because that was so stupid. They would never put a tank like that in the game. That's why the Progetto was made the way it was. You fire all three shots, then you're at the lowest DPM. You have to wait for a full 3-shot reload so that your one shot has the shortest reload time. So you can sit at the back in the Progetto, or you can be shooting someone. If you want to pump out the most damage, just take one shot and wait for that shell to reload and take another shot. Wait for that shell to reload. Take another. That's your highest DPM. If you can't kill the target with 3 shots. Well, the Russians had a bright idea because they have different mathematicians. They do math a little bit differently in Russia. So they put this tank in the game, and this tank is the opposite. This tank, if you take all 3 shots, then your reload is the shortest. If you take one shot, your reload is the longest. Duh, is balanced. So really, in this thing, players that are good in this tank, you just shoot, take all 3 shots. If you have a target, don't manage your, it's for stupid people. For Russian players. Don't manage your ammunition or your shots. Just take all 3. You take all 3 shots and then you're rewarded with a short reload. I think it's the number on there, 16.1. If he takes one shot, is that his reload time? No, I don't think that's that number on the screen is not the reload time. Let's just see if he takes all 3 shots. And you guys are shaking your head. You go, no, that's not. Those of you who don't know about this tank and have never played it or played against it, you're saying, no, come on, you're wrong. Leave it in the comments. No, Klaus, you're wrong. You don't know. That's ridiculous. They wouldn't put anything like that in the game. Well, they did. And it was super powerful, and a lot of content providers that's going to break the game.
Aimed well. Aimed better.
Let's just watch. It is 16.1. Look, he's still not reloading. Okay, down. Now he's down. Now he's taken all 3 shots, and now he's got a 9-second reload to get his next shot up. You see, watch, his next shot is up. He's got 1 shot. Now it'll take 12 seconds for the next one, and 16 for the next one. So let's just say, never wait. This guy thinks he's playing a Progetto. It was super powerful and ridiculous when it came out. And I have to point out that this is always the case in this game, right? Don't don't fall for the trap that, oh, it was super powerful, amazing, you should get one. So people got one. And then, of course, what happened was the results were very overpowering. So, was it nerfed? They didn't nerf it. It just a little tweak. Gun handling sucks. Matchmaking sucks. Blah blah blah. Now, nobody plays this thing because it's gun handling sucks. Other factors balanced it. You can take that however you want. Other factors balanced it, or like what I like to say is the tank is very good during the honeymoon period. Right, during the honeymoon period, it works pretty good, and then after some time, then reality sets in. So 8 seconds for when he had 1 shot. Now look how long the second shot takes to reload. 12 seconds. Now 16 seconds for the next one. Keep there. It's backwards. So if you're fighting, what it did is it gave you the advantage of the way I described it when it came out was that you get an auto loader, you get 3 shots you're fighting someone 1 versus 1. He shoots you, you get 3 shots for free. Boom, boom, boom. Then you've emptied your clip, right? So you get those 3 shots for free, and then you're a normal tank. You get to shoot with a normal tank reload. Then when you're driving around, you get your 3 shots. So you get the bonus at the beginning. You get the auto loader just as that's your advantage at the beginning. 16.1 seconds to reload if he waits for that shell to reload. No, that's not true, Claus. Yes, it is.
Get going.
I know it's not a very well-known fact because not very many people have this tank or have seen it. How many of you have ever fought against an IS? You probably have, but certainly not a Peregrine Falcon version. But it's I guess you'd call it rare now. It's one of those tanks they offered you a Russian refund because it sucks now. So if you give it back to Wargaming and give them more gold, you can pick a different premium tank. But he doesn't have to worry about the shell reload now because he'll pull around the corner here and he spotted a Buras. Just pull around the corner there, buddy. Take your 3 shots. Oh, but why not snap it? What I said about gun handling. See, now to get that shot back, look how long it takes to get the 1 shot. He's gonna just take the 2 shots, right? Just take the 2 shots, and now you've got a normal reload for another shot. It's faster. One of your teammates got it. Easy! And he got his first mark. Way to go, buddy. He did very well there. He and his platoon, at least these 2 guys, ended up with 10 kills. So well done. Well done. And he made good credit. Now, guys, just as a warning there, I talked about that tank. I'm not saying in any way that if that tank comes for sale or is available that you should buy it. Okay? I do not have my nose up Wargaming's ass. I just simply point out the ridiculousness of the design. But if it does come for sale, my recommendation would be, under no circumstances should you give Wargaming money, whether it comes for sale or not. But it's a hunk of junk really in this meta. That guy happened to have a really good game, but in the meta today, it's a rolling pile of shit. It's too slow. The gun handling's bad, and There's just other tanks where the alpha's better, the armor's better. It was just a they put a quirky a twist on the auto reload, more as like to thumb their nose at everyone, right? Because the Russian one had to have something special. That's why that tank's in the game. Stupidity, but anyways, it's performance-wise just a frustrating tank. Like pretty much every premium tank gets in the game, and then after a while it sucks. You should buy a new one. But there's some that have good intrinsic values that even if the meta changes, are still relevant. Like this one, right? The LT432. There's some that even if the meta changes, you can make them work if you play them to their strengths. Like this one is a fantastic spotting tank. It's a fantastic ramming tank. Bounces a lot of shots by accident. This one's still a good tank, and probably will be for a long time, even if the meta changes. There's other tanks that it's not all just negative here. I'm giving you the positive now. The tanks that will endure, premium tank-wise, in my opinion, are the ones with the ones that will consistently do damage, even if the meta changes. That's the one category, and that is the TDs that have very high regular ammo penetration, right? Like the Scorpion and the SU 130 PM. Fairly mobile. They have turrets. They have good pen on their regular round. Even if the meta changes, you can sit at the back and you can snipe, and those things will pump out damage. You'll make credits, right? Other tanks that rely on some quirky little mechanism like that reverse auto reloader heavy tank with that, it just died like the dodo bird, right? Because the armor sucks now, the speed sucks, penetration sucks, the burst damage sucks. Right? There's other tanks that they will not endure. The Super Pershing will not endure. It sucks. The KV-5 sucks. The IS-3A sucks. Most premium heavy tanks suck unless they have really good turrets and good gun depression so that they can survive the meta, right? Because the alpha of the guns is going to go up, the speed of the new ones is going to go up, the burst damage of the new ones is going to go up. So I should maybe do a list of the premium tanks that endure and the ones that will eventually be just a worthless pile of shit that you gave Wargaming money for. Right? The biggest pile of shit that people have given Wargaming money for is stuff like the TOG, right? The big rolling pile of shit that is simply in the game so that the KV-2 can roll the highest that it can possibly roll when it penetrates someone with HE, because there's no other tier 6 tank that has enough HP to allow the KV-2 to roll over 1,000. So they put the TOG in the game so that KV-2 players can actually shoot a tier 6 tank and roll 1,142. Like the Louvre, a rolling pile of shit. Some tanks, maybe I'll do a video about that. Even what I think are two of the best medium tanks, the Progetto and the Budask. Their days are soon to be numbered. They'll probably eventually be rolling piles of shit as the meta continues, the power creep continues. But funny enough, the little light tanks, if you know how to play light tanks, no matter what happens to the meta, like this, he's relying on view range, right? Hopefully they're not gonna like power creep. Oh, he's exploded. Hopefully you made a mistake, buddy. You came out of the bushes. Hopefully they're not going to power creep view range so that the view range of a premium light tank is garbage. He can still do his job, and he would still be able to have this result even if power creep continues. Maybe I'll do a video of which tanks will endure, which ones have the enduring characteristics and which ones have the characteristics that, you know, like if you bought yourself a turtle or Mr. Plow, the German tank with the plow. There's so I just do the list, right? There'll be like 187 rolling piles of shit, and there are probably 5 or 6 that endure. Leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know if you'd like me to do a video like that. And you're asking yourself, why did we watch this this game from this LT432 who made a mistake? He drove out of the bushes and he exploded. Why did we watch this game? I'll show you. He did not ace the tank. He got patrol duty. But more importantly, he finished on top with 1,307 XP and did not ace the tank. He did almost 10,000 spotting assist. And let me repeat, he did not ace the tank. He would have made 60,000 credits without giving Wargaming money for a premium account. Made over 100,000 with a premium account. This is one of the premium tanks that will endure any meta. So there you go. And the fact that he didn't even ace it means that people get even better results than that in this tank. Just a regular guy going out trying to make credits and leading his team to victory. So guys, leave some comments. Let me know if you want to see that that video. I could do it. I'd have to do a little bit of research. And leave some comments. What tanks do you think will endure the meta in the future, and which ones are just promotional, we want to legally steal your money tanks offered by Wargaming because they just want to cash in, knowing full well that in a short period of time they're going to be garbage. Most of them fit in that category, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next one.